Are you lonesome tonight? Do you miss me tonight? Are you sorry we drifted apart? Does your memory stray to a bright summer day when I kissed you and called you sweetheart?
Good day, everyone, and welcome to the Daily Sweep. I'm your host, Anthony Longhair Leclair, and I'm joined by my fabulous co-host, the marvelous Marla, Moe McHardy.
What's up, everybody?
Oh, we have a question for you. Did you know that on this day, in 1961, Elvis Presley was at #1 on the UK singles charts with Are You Lonesome Tonight?
No, I did not know that.
Well, now you know.
Now you know.
That's right. This was Elvis's 6th UK #1. And the song, which was written by Roy Turk and Lou Hanman in 1926, first became a hit in 1950 when the Blue Baron Orchestra version reached the top 20 on Billboard's pop charts.
Well, there you go.
I actually had no idea this was someone else's song. I totally thought it was just Elvis's song. And I know he's done a bunch of standards. He's like Sinatra in that way.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm like kind of not surprised, just like knowing a lot of his music is like cover music. But that song's all the way back from the 20s, which I find kind of interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm just, I just had no idea until now.
Yeah, I didn't either. But I didn't really know the song very well, so.
Fair enough. But yeah, so Elvis recorded the song at the suggestion of his asshole former manager, Colonel Tom Parker, because it was Parker's wife's favorite song.
Oh, well, there you go.
And it was a big hit, so I mean, good job, Colonel. But also, you were the one taking all the fucking money, so fuck you, Colonel.
Exactly. Fuck you.
Yeah. Anyway, so that was on this day in 1961. On this day in 2020, we have a band that we want to plug that played last night. But, well, I'll let you.
Yeah, they posted a video of their gig that they played. But yeah, I don't know if it was the full set that they posted or not, but they did post a few songs. They're a band called Toxic Bay, and they are from Moose Factory, Ontario.
And I have to say, I wonder if the title of the band has to do with the area which they're from.
Yeah.
Only because I do know some people up in that area and some people who have traveled up in that area. And I know that some people love the place, and I know some people loathe the place. So it'd be very interesting to learn from them if Toxic Bay is actually about the area.
Yeah, it would be interesting. But yeah, they describe themselves as a like thrash metal band, and they do all kinds of covers.
Like Metallica.
Yeah, like they did a wicked cover of Metallica. Metallica 1, yeah, they did 1 and Fade to Black, and then Built to Fall by Trivium, and then Man in the Box by Alice in Chains, and then the other one they did was Cemetery Gates, which is a Pantera song.
I will have to, yes, I know.
I was going to say, why am I telling you? Of course you know that.
I will have to say that, it's great that they're a thrash metal band, but, and I was in the washroom just moments ago, and Marla started playing their set. And I heard the first 3 notes of 1, opened the door, and said, "Who's playing 1?"
Yeah, and I laughed really hard. I was like, of course you know what song it is, because it's Metallica after, like, the first 3 notes.
That being said, that is not from their thrashiest album. As a thrash metal band, I'm surprised they weren't playing stuff from Kill 'Em All, which is Metallica's first album, which was, like, their true thrash album.
Fair enough.
But, I mean, regardless, it sounded good, and they were playing the Winter Festival.
Yeah, they were doing the Winter Talent Show, but I guess these guys are like, hey, if you're looking for like a thrash metal band to play, so I'm gonna rephrase that. I can't speak today.
That's all right. This is pretty much like the most you've spoken so far today. So
pretty much, yeah.
That makes sense.
I can't brain this morning, but
it's afternoon.
It is. Whatever. Anyway. But yeah, these guys posted on the Toronto Music page, and they're like, hey, if anybody's looking for like a good metal cover band, you should book these guys. So there you go.
Hit us up, Toxic Bay. It'd be awesome for you to, not saying that North Bay is toxic necessarily, but I mean, in certain aspects, it is.
Oh, yes.
So you guys would fit here perfectly. Also, there are some wicked places here for metal bands to play.
Yeah, absolutely.
So definitely drop us a line if you listen to this episode. And we'll see if we can get you hooked up here at North Bay. We'd love to meet you, do an interview in the studio, and get you guys a gig out here.
Come down and make the trek all the way from Moose Factory.
Come down south to North Bay.
Yeah, exactly.
Like way down south to North Bay.
Way down south. Another thing that I think is kind of funny, so it lists all the band members on there, which is one of the guys, Ryan Morrison, he is listed as playing guitar and kazoo, which I find wonderful. So
yeah, that's
shout out to Ryan for rocking the kazoo. That's pretty freaking great.
Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous. So I just, if you are still, up and eager and haven't eaten yet though, and want to hit up brunch in the North Bay area, Lou Dawgs is currently doing their Sunday live blues brunch with Moe McGuinty, and that goes till 3:00 in the afternoon. So you still have some time. You still have a few hours to run down there and get some great food and check out some great music. But if you've already eaten, then I guess
I don't know.
Just go check out the music.
It's Sunday. People could be just waking up now. I don't know how late you were out last night.
Yeah, unless you were like at church this morning.
That's true.
In which case, go for brunch at Lou Dawgs.
I was going to say, either way, you have no excuse.
Yeah. But yeah, and also make sure to check in with Swept Up later this evening, because it is Sunday, and that means it's Swept Up Sunday.
Woo!
Which means we're doing an album review.
We're doing an album review.
And we have the illustrious... Sir Brad Carr on the podcast, so that will be extra fantastic. And you get to listen to our review of Frog, which is a technical metal band from Connecticut, I believe.
It's a fun time. It's a fun time.
Yeah, they're a very interesting band, and Brad has a lot of interesting things to say.
He sure does.
Yeah. So, check out Toxic Bay. If you're looking for a metal show in your area, check out their videos and see about booking them. Obviously, they're willing to travel if they're posting on a Toronto page.
Yeah.
Because Moose Factory to Toronto is a good collection of hours.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it's like the same distance to drive from Toronto to Moose Factory that it is to drive from Toronto to Halifax. So, and Moose Factory might be further away.
I don't know. I feel like at that point you probably just want to fly. Like, I don't know. It's quite a ways. I feel like they're much closer to Winnipeg than they are to Toronto.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Mm. So, however, regardless, I have a feeling they would drive. But,
absolutely.
But I don't think that they're they sound good, but I don't think they're the band playing kind of group yet.
That's true.
So, but yeah, check out Toxic Bay. Toxic Bay, check us out and shoot us a message. And those of you who haven't eaten yet or in the North Bay area looking for some good food and good music, head on down to Lou Dawgs and check out their brunch. And some great music with Moe McGuinty. And that is your daily sweep for the day. And we'll be back tomorrow to sweep something else out from underneath the proverbial rug.
We'll see you guys later.
Do the chairs in your parlor seem empty and bare? Do you gaze at your doorstep and picture me there? Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight?
Apart. Having a moment there. When I kissed you and called you sweetheart. Like and subscribe.